Good evening from me, David Allard, and the rest of the team. Most experts agree it's getting warmer and wetter, and with increased rainfall comes the increased risk of flooding. Records show that the top 10 warmest years have all occurred in the last 2 decades. In the BBC South region, there are now more than 120,000 homes that are at low or medium risk of flooding, with in excess of 19,000 at high risk. And the average cost of flood damage is put at £32,000 per home. Now, in the Thames Valley, a flood resilience centre has been set up with one question: if we can't stop floods, how can we learn to live with them? Peter Cook has the story.
Simon Collings says the next major flood is always on his mind. His home on Osney Island in Oxford was badly damaged in 2007 and flooded again in 2014.
It's an ever-present threat, so we keep a very close eye. Obviously, you can sign up to the Environment Agency flood alerts and flood warnings. As soon as river levels start to go up, we start tracking what's happening. We start looking at what's going on upstream.
These images show the damage caused. It cost thousands to repair, and it was a year before the house was habitable again. Simon's part of Oxford Flood Alliance, a community action group which works to reduce flooding in the city. He says surface level flooding is now a real danger, regardless where people live.
Recently here in Oxford we've had several episodes of really heavy rain over a few hours. Places where people have never seen flooding before, and that's particularly the kind of area where I think some of these kind of flood defence, property level defences can be really effective.
He and other residents were given flood defence equipment to protect them in the future.
We have a pump, electrical pump with a hose which we are able to drop underneath the floor, so it goes into the void underneath the suspended wood floor, and it pumps water out of the front window or out of the front door.
Today in Wallingford, industry leaders gathered to see the country's new flood resilience centre. The DEFRA-funded project includes a flood room, which demonstrates how devices and specialist materials can be used by homeowners to prevent damage. It's being supported by flood campaigner Mary Longdono.
I've been flooded on many occasions myself, and I've lost so many belongings. My memories were washed away. Little children's handprints, my baby's handprints, playgroup drawings, I lost the lot. And we were displaced for 9 months. And the recovery from flooding is absolutely awful.
The one-of-a-kind centre will now be used to upskill and educate local authorities, developers and insurers, as well as helping homeowners. Peter Cook, BBC South Today.